Next comes the Indian Peninsula. Yeah. So when we talk about the Indian Peninsula, that is the third division, the third physiographic divisions what we have given, right? So the Indian Peninsula or the Peninsular India. This is said to be the biggest physiographic division of India. Okay, this is said to be the biggest physiographic division of India, covering an area of 16 lakh square kilometers. Okay, 16 lakh square kilometers. So this is the Peninsular India, covering 16 lakh square kilometers of area, guys, right? And the Peninsular India is roughly triangular in nature, right? Roughly triangular in nature. Its apex is at Kanyakumari or Cape Comorin. Apex is at Kanyakumari or Cape Comorin, and its base is roughly parallel to the, remember anything, the Ganga Yamuna plains or the northern plains. Okay, so yesterday we have drawn the northern plains, right? Above this Ganga plains only. And the Peninsular India is said to be an agglomeration, guys. Agglomeration means combinations, right? So it's an agglomeration and aggregate of several mountains, okay, plateaus and plains. So all these have joined together to give us the formation of the Peninsular India. Okay, so we'll be talking about the plateaus of Peninsular India. Okay, the plateaus of Peninsular India. So when we talk about the plateaus of Peninsular India, the biggest of all the plateaus is the Deccan Plateau. Number one, the Deccan Plateau, the biggest one. Okay, and this Deccan Plateau is occupying an area of 5 lakh square kilometers. This is equivalent to the Himalayas, guys, right? And this Deccan Plateau is extending. Into the parts of Maharashtra, slight towards the Gujarat, maybe not into to this extent. Maharashtra, partly a little bit into Gujarat, right? Telangana and Karnataka. Okay, so that is the reason because of which we also said that the Deccan Plateau is divided into 3 subdivisions. Okay, the Maharashtrian Plateau, right? The Mysore Plateau and the Telangana Plateau. So Deccan Plateau is divided into 3 smaller plateaus: the Mysore Plateau, the Maharashtra Plateau and the Telangana Plateau, right? And this Deccan Plateau is originated due to the volcanic eruptions. So hence most of the Deccan Plateau is made up of the basaltic rocks. It is made up of the basaltic rocks. Most of the Deccan Plateau is made up of the basaltic rocks, and whenever these basaltic rocks gets weathered and eroded, weathering of the basaltic rocks will be giving us a formation of the black soils. That is the reason because of which we say that the Deccan Plateau consists of the black soils. Right. So this was our prelims questions. Right. The weathered material of basaltic rocks will be transforming itself into the black soils. This was once a question. Right. The other question which was asked in the civil services is the black color of the black soils is due to the presence of. The black color of the black soils is due to the presence of titaniferous magnetite. Titaniferous magnetite. Okay, this is the black soils. Okay, yeah. So if you look at the Maharashtra Plateau, right, the Maharashtra Plateau is said to be having the Trappian topography, Trappian or Trappian. Okay, Maharashtra Plateau is said to be having the Trappian topography. Trappian topography means the step-like topography. Step-like, because these are the Western Ghats. Okay, from the Western Ghats, the volcanic eruption has taken place. So when the fluidous lava has flown down, it has given us a formation of step-like formations. Hence it is called as Trappian topography. Okay, the Trappian topography, right? And the Telangana Plateau. The Telangana Plateau is said to have the undulating topography. This is the Trappian topography. Okay, Maharashtra Plateau. Below the Maharashtra Plateau, you are having the Telangana Plateau. So the Telangana Plateau is said to be having the undulating topography, ups and downs. Okay, because after the liquid has fallen or flown from the mountains, and when it comes down, it will be flowing in the form of waves, and that waves got solidified to give rise to the formation of undulations. So undulating topography, Telangana Plateau, undulating topography, right? And the Mysore Plateau, he is said to be having the broken topography, broken. Lots of rivers are present here, the streams are present here, which have broken the Mysore Plateau. Hence it is said to be consisting of the broken topography. Right? Yeah. Like in the southern region or in the coastal India, whenever we talk about the coastal Andhra Pradesh, right, people say the Guntur is also the part of Andhra Pradesh, right? But the Guntur region or the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh is the extension of Telangana Plateau into the coastal plains. So Guntur is the extension of Telangana Plateau into the coastal plains. Right? And the Anantapur, Kurnool Anantapur regions of Andhra Pradesh, right? Kurnool Anantapur, etc. of Andhra Pradesh are said to be the extensions of Mysore Plateau. They are said to be the extensions of the Mysore Plateau. Okay, so this is related to the number one, the Deccan Plateau. Okay, second we will be talking about the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, when we are drawing about the Great Plains, right? When we are drawing about the Great Plains, I have drawn a notch like this. Okay, it is because the Chota Nagpur Plateau is the northeastern part of the peninsular India, which is protruding into the Great Plains. These are the northern plains. Right? So the Chota Nagpur Plateau is protruding into the northern plains. Right? And the Chota Nagpur Plateau is said to be the mineral heart of India. Mineral heart of India, because lots of mineral resources are present, mostly the ferrous and the iron related minerals. That is the reason because of which this area is known for iron and steel industries. Good. Yeah. So this Chota Nagpur Plateau is rifted, guys. It is broken into two parts. Rift. Alright. Rifting is breaking. Right. So the Chota Nagpur Plateau is broken into two parts. The upper one is called as the Hazaribagh Plateau. Hazaribagh Plateau, and the lower one is called as the Ranchi Plateau. Hazaribagh Plateau and the Ranchi Plateau, right? And through this rift, the river Damodar flows. Damodar river flows from this rift. Okay, the river Damodar will be flowing from this rift, guys. So the Damodar Rift Valley is dividing the Chota Nagpur Plateau into Upper Hazaribagh and Lower Ranchi Plateaus. Okay, next comes the Meghalaya Plateau. This is the Meghalaya Plateau. Okay, the Meghalaya Plateau, right? So the Meghalaya Plateau is the extensions of peninsular India into the northeastern part of India, guys. Okay, so the peninsular part plateaus north extension into the northeastern India is represented by the Meghalaya Plateau. It is a rectangular block. It's a rectangular block like plateau, guys. Right. Actually, the Meghalaya Plateau and this is the main plateau or the Chota Nagpur Plateau region, they were all joined together, guys, previously, right? But because of the rifting and subsidence of the area, right? So this was the total area, right? This is the total area. The middle part got subsided and subsided, not submerged. Subsided means it went down. Submerged means under the water, right? So the middle part went down, guys, creating a gap. There is a reason because of which we are not having the continuity between the mainland the peninsular plateau and the Meghalaya Plateau region. There is a gap, right? And this gap was asked in the examination. The gap separating the Meghalaya Plateau from the mainland plateau is the Malda Gap. The Malda Gap, right? Or it's also called as the Malda Gap or the Raj Mahal Garo Gap. Raj Mahal Garo Gap. Okay, because here you are having the Raj Mahal Hills. Right, here you are having the Raj Mahal Hills. Here you are having the Garo Hills. Raj Mahal Garo Hills. Okay. Yeah. Next comes the next plateau, guys. Okay. So, like we will be giving a little bit just the names and the places where they are present because they are not of that importance. The other plateaus, right? So the first one is the Marwar Plateau. Okay, Marwar Plateau. So the Marwar Plateau is present to the east of Aravalis. These are Aravalis. Okay, so here you are having the Marwar Plateau. Okay, then just surrounding the Vindhyas you are having the Madhya Bharat Pattar. This is Marwar. This is Madhya Bharat Pattar or Madhya Bharat Plateau. Okay, then the Bundelkhand. See the Bundelkhand I am drawing into the Great Plains, guys. Okay, I am drawing this Bundelkhand Plateau into the Great Plains because this Bundelkhand Plateau extends from Madhya Pradesh into the UP, Uttar Pradesh. Right. Recently there was a demand from the people of the Bundelkhand of UP for the separation of their state. Separation of their region into a state, right? But Bundelkhand cannot be separated, guys, because they are said to be the naive regions, or naive, N-A-I-V-E, because they are present in the minds of the people.